Cucurella reads it though, it's not quick enough.
Stepping into the midfield, Marc Cucurella. Very well done. That's very well done as well by Nicholas Jackson. Pedro Neto, is this the chance? It's Neto. Sends one defender on the floor and finds the bottom corner. Pedro Neto. The Premier League brilliance shines through here in Atlanta as Chelsea take the lead.
And when you're open, you get a little bit overconfident. Cucurella initially nicks it, and then the ball in behind, which has been key. They tried it the odd time with Caicedo, and he said it's this little chop here, that's the real quality. He's got options on the far side, but decides to go near post. It's real quality. The touch is perfect, and the awareness, it just puts it into that near post. Off he goes, celebrating with a real quality finish. Disguise has just a real aura about his play, and the finish tells you everything about what he's got.
Well, it may be a brand new tournament, but that was an old-fashioned Cruyff turn that sent the AFC defender long to the floor.
He finished. Disguise has just a real aura about his play, and the finish tells you everything about what he's got.
Well, it may be a brand new tournament. Palmer has Neto near him, has Delap making a run as well, goes untracked. Delap sends in an early cross, they're not ready at the back for LA, and ghosting in is Enzo Fernandez. One of the superstars of this Chelsea side, scored in their last game in the Conference League final. Now he's got their second goal in their first game of the Club World Cup.
It was made easy for him. Palmer-Delap combination that runs into areas, and then a midfielder, you make the box at times, you go, you don't get any reward, and on this position takes a touch, calm, cool, right on cue for Chelsea, just as they were getting under pressure. Felt like they might not have got away with the points, and it was made easy for him. Palmer-Delap combination that runs into areas, and then a midfielder, you make the box at times.
And Arsenal let him leave early without any financial consequences of terminating his contract. As the ball goes towards the back post, the header's won by Leo Pereira. Chelsea able to clear it away, and there's a lucky ricochet into the path of Pedro Neto. He's one-on-one with the goalkeeper Rossi. Pedro Neto! 2-2 for Pedro Neto in the Club World Cup.
Yes, he gets a bit fortunate, it just falls for him, and then he's in behind as it just an extra one off his chest, as we see there in the picture. But from that position, he has got so much work to do. He realises everybody's chasing him down. He could have maybe squared it. He just carries on, and this finish is really good under pressure. Just waits for the goalkeeper. Fantastic in those situations to go such a long way.
Well, he got a lucky bobble off the chest. He got a lucky bobble off the thigh. Even got a lucky bobble off the defender's head into his path. And the Flamengo defenders caught high up on their own set piece, out of position, unable to get back into their defensive shape quick enough.
But from that position, he has got so much work to do. He realises everybody's chasing him down. He could have maybe squared it. He just carries on.
Free kick for Chelsea. Enzo Fernandez to take it. Too far out to shoot, so he floats it into the back post. There's a header by Tosin! Free header for the big Chelsea centre-back. And in the 3rd minute of injury time, Tosin Adarabioyo rises highest to give Chelsea the lead here in Philadelphia. They've had plenty of set pieces, none they've taken, and now they have.
When we get a look, Tosin just goes to go back into the shape, and then drifts, the timing's good, rises. It's a comfortable header back from where it's coming from, down into the ground. You taught that as a youngster. He's got his eyes on it, watches it all the way. Goalkeeper no chance, and just drifts into the far corner.
Well, he has got a decent goal-scoring record for a defender. Tosin Adarabioyo scored 4 goals in 37 games last season for Chelsea, 2 of which came in an FA Cup.
When we get a look, Tosin just goes to go back into the shape, and then drifts, the timing's good, rises.
Esperance defenders running into each other. 2 guy Tries to recover. It's a big tackle. Got the ball. Delap. Great strength by Liam Delap. Great footwork. Great finish, Liam Delap. The new boys arrive at Chelsea. Well, he's hardly seen a change in the weather, and here he is. The young forward scoring at the Club World Cup for Chelsea. And it's 2 goals in injury time, which means Chelsea lead 2-0 against Esperance here in Group D.
Comes forward, just glances his header inside, was really good, he keeps it alive, but he doesn't stop, he waits, and then the ball's delivered. It's a great turn under a lot of pressure, uses his body, just turns away. This is a difficult skill here, it's that there. And then the touch inside, he knows where the goal is. They say, don't they, pass it in to the far corner. He's done his work already. He just slides it. Very cool, very calm, great finish. Comes forward, just glances his header inside, was really good, he keeps it alive, but he doesn't stop, he waits, and then the ball's delivered. It's a great turn under a lot of pressure.
Can he release the pass? He does. It's Acheampong, edge of the box, there's the shot and the save, will spin up and in for 3. The shot from range, full of power. It's actually Tyreek George.
The build-up was good. This pass is really interesting, and then that low drive, goalkeeper. So disappointing in this situation. He's done well in the tournament at times, but there's not enough in it. He bangs the ground, realises that he's got to save that as it goes through both of his gloves. Chelsea were asked questions, would they go and score more goals? That was a fortunate one, not enough in it. He bangs the ground, realises that he's got to save that as it goes through both of his gloves.
One good delivery, one well-timed leap, and it could be a breakthrough. Reece James tries to catch him out, and he does! Trubin erected the wall, but he didn't get the right planning permission. Reece James gives Chelsea the lead in Charlotte in the last 16 of the Club World Cup, and this tight, cagey game finally gets the breakthrough.
Absolutely brilliant from Reece James to have the bravery to do that, and then the quality and the pace to pull it off. See it from the goalkeeper's angle, it has to be inch perfect. It absolutely is from Reece James. The quality he has in his right foot deceives Trubin. Genius from the young right back.
Reece James, who scored a free kick for the England national team against Latvia in March. That is just his 3rd goal of the campaign for Chelsea.
Of touches on his shoulder.
Here they come again. Cole Palmer slips it to Caicedo. Nkunku! How did that not go in? It does the second time! Enzo Maresca joins the celebrations! Goal! Chelsea in front again! This crazy, crazy game in Charlotte takes another twist.
Everyone on the pitch. It's another mistake from the goalkeeper, Trubin. Cole Palmer does well, slips it through to Caicedo, goes under Trubin's arm. Nkunku, the quickest to react, does well, doesn't just shoot. Make sure he gets it over the defender, Otamendi. Look at that, quickly he reacts, knows he has to lift it. Does it perfectly over the outstretched legs of Otamendi.
Brilliant initially from Otamendi. But Nkunku afforded the second bite of the cherry. And surely Chelsea won't let the lead slip again here.
Brilliant reaction and awareness to know he has to lift it. Trubin comes in at the last minute, and look at this celebration. Doesn't just shoot, Make sure he gets it over the defender, Otamendi. Look at that, quickly he reacts. Knows he has to lift it. Does it perfectly over the...
If anyone can, it's him. But he's outnumbered. And now Chelsea have got the numerical advantage. Pedro Neto, this can seal it. Into the quarter-final now. No doubt about it. As Pedro Neto gets Chelsea's third. And Benfica's brave resistance is surely shattered now.
Proud here, switch off. When the ball goes to Pedro Neto with Otamendi chasing, there's only one winner. He has all the time in the world to set this up on his left foot. Has a little look, see if anyone's free. No, there isn't. I'm going to slot this beyond the goalkeeper. Chelsea are into the quarterfinals.
Neto, who looked to see what the other options were, and backed himself to finish. Surely the final nail in the coffin. Benfica.
Left foot. Has a little look, see if anyone's free. No, there isn't. I'm going to slot this beyond the goalkeeper. Chelsea are into the quarter.
He was always backpedaling, always stretching. Nkunku can't be offside inside his own half. Palmer. Chelsea have Benfica where they want them now. On the rack. Kane and Dewsbury Hall. And the Chelsea celebration will go long and loud tonight in Charlotte. This tight, cagey game becomes a cakewalk later.
His shirt, and somehow he has the quickest reaction. Again, look how many players Benfica have put forward. As this drops to Nkunku. Comes to Cole Palmer, could have played it back to Nkunku, turns it down, plays it to Dewsbury Hall. Look at the reaction. Otamendi, he's the one that's fighting. But Dewsbury Hall gets across him onto his left foot. Look at that. That touch there takes Otamendi out of the game. Looks up, has the composure then to dink it over Trubin.
Kane and Dewsbury Hall, who scored in the Europa Conference League semi-final in May.
Otamendi out of the game. Looks up, has the composure then to dink it over Trubin.
Kane and Dewsbury Hall, who scored in...
Chalobah with a little bit of licence here.
Palmer, lovely turn. Cole Palmer setting himself up and getting the goal for Chelsea. Drought, what drought? But what they did, they got the fullbacks forward. That then created a space in central midfield. That meant that Palmer was able to get the ball. He was able to get the better of Mikhail as well. This first shot here just opens everything up. And the space then opens him up. A great run from Delap as well that takes Bruno Fuchs out of the equation. The right-sided centre-back. And all the space is there, just as we see it again. And Palmer just finds a corner. Cool, calm, collected finish. And Chelsea get the early goal they so desired. Form may be temporary, class is permanent where Cole Palmer is concerned. As well, this first shot here just opens everything up. And the space then opens him up. A great run from Delap as well that takes Bruno Fuchs out of the equation. The right-sided centre.
That might be Chelsea's first shot on target in the second half. They haven't had one up to that point. Short corner, Gusto to Palmer. Enzo Fernandez, it's returned back through. It's right across. Oh! Malo Gusto for Chelsea restores their lead. But the inquest will be into Weatherton. But Gusto, he's been up there amongst the best of them going forward. And he just gets himself into a position where he can pick the ball up. It takes a deflection by the looks of it, just as it's coming through. Potentially offside. Oh, but then the goalkeeper as well, he's trying to punch it with his right hand because he's just caught out a little bit. And okay, it takes a deflection, but the goalkeeper has to save that. Has to save that. Gusto's been outstanding this game. You see what it means to his manager as well. But the questions will be asked of Weatherton, the very, very experienced Palmeiras goalkeeper, because yes, it took a deflection on its way through, but that still shouldn't have found the back of the net. And it goes down as a Weatherton own goal. Just as it's coming through, potentially offside. Oh, but then the goalkeeper as well, he's trying to punch it.
Can still enjoy the highlights. We're here at the MetLife. Here come Chelsea. Pedro Neto against Ignacio, away by Thiago Silva. João Pedro lines one up. Oh, finds the corner brilliantly. Well, you couldn't write it. The man who started his career at Fluminense scores against Fluminense on his first club start for Chelsea, and what a goal it was.
Announcing himself into this Chelsea starting 11, and down this left-hand side the ball comes, and it just set up nicely for him. You felt, here we go. Once it drops him, here's this touch, you think wrap it around. Does he just do that right into that far corner? It's a lovely finish. Goalkeeper can't even get close to it because of the quality and the power and accuracy that he has. It's a brilliant goal.
João Pedro showing why they paid £60 million to Brighton and Hove Albion. Well, the manager enjoyed that one.
Right into that far corner. It's a lovely finish. Goalkeeper can't even get close to it because of the quality and the power and accuracy that he has.
And it comes to nothing. Now with a loose pass. Palmer keeps the ball. I don't think he knew where it was, but he finds it either way. Fernandez out to the left-hand side. It's João Pedro. He's in again for Chelsea. João Pedro! He's done it again! João Pedro unleashes a rocket in New Jersey.
But the counter-attack's all there. He rides a few challenges and then he's waiting, stays on side, has a delay. Then he's got it all to do, but he looks comfortable. He just waits, comes inside, and this finish off the crossbar, absolute sensational, with great power. And when it comes like that off the bar, it looks even better. His teammates in awe as they run to celebrate with him and realise what they've got now. A real different outlet for someone who can strike with those sort of finishes.
They've got a striker now. How about that for a hit from João Pedro? Once again, shows a lot of respect to his former side, Fluminense. But 2 goals has Chelsea in control of this tie, and they are heading for the FIFA Club World Cup final. And look what it means to those in blue.
Sensational, with great power, and when it comes like that off the bar, it looks even better. His teammates in awe as they run to celebrate with